Hello guys, and welcome back to part 3 of the tutorial series, in which I'm going to show you how to change the color of an element using the block parameters. So let's go ahead and open this up. You can see that we have an option to change the background color and also the text color. So let's try this out. And as you can see, it appears to be working. And I'll also add that you can use the same method that I used for the background and text color to change the color of any element. So say you want to change the color of an icon or a border or maybe a button, anything like that, you can use this method. So with that out of the way, let's get started by creating a new block. So let's go ahead and add a new block to the page. You can select any pre-existing block that you want. I'm going to pick this one right here, full width intro. Then go to edit code, and you want to delete all the pre-existing code, including the CSS. And then we can start by adding a new section. I'm going to give it the class of tutorial 3. Inside the section, we want a container as always. So div clause container. Inside the container, we want a row, so div clause row. And inside the row, we want a column, div clause col. And finally, inside the column, we want a text element, so h1 custom color. Like so. Let's go ahead and check that out in the editor. As you can see, we now have our text appearing on the screen, but it's not centered. So to change that, you can go to edit code and add another clause to the column called text center, and that should center the text for us. Alright, so with that done, let's go ahead and add our first parameter to this block. So go to edit code, and on top of the container, you can add the mbr parameters. Like so. And we want to create an input type of color. This right here is what's going to give us that color picker that I showed you in the beginning. And then we want to give it a title. So title background color. This is the text that's going to appear next to the color picker. Then finally give it a name. I'm going to call it BGC for background color. Then close this and save. And if we go ahead and click on the block parameters here, you can see that a new parameter has been added of background color. So let's go ahead and try to change the background color. So I'm going to click on the color picker right here, and I'm going to set it to blue. And as you can see, the background color has not been changed, even though we changed it in here. And the reason why is because we haven't specified in the CSS that we want this to occur. So to do that, all you need to do is open up the code editor again, and you can type in background color, and this is in the CSS editor, not in the HTML editor. So background color at, and then the name you specified right here. This is going to set our background color to this value right here that we selected in the color picker. So let's go ahead and save and close, and you can see that our background color is now set to the one that we picked in here. So if you want to do the same thing to the text, it's the exact same principle. You just copy and paste this one right here, and we'll change the title to say text color, and the name will be TC for text color. And then in the CSS, you want to find the element that you want to target. So in our case, it's this H1 right here. So H1 and color at TC. Go ahead and save that. And as you can see, our text color is now set to the value that we produce from the color picker. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. And like I said, you can apply the same method to any element that you can think of. So a button, an icon, a border, or anything like that. So I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.